Hey, what's up gamers? If you clicked on this video, it's probably because you're tired of hearing the same old gaming recommendations. Yeah, we all know Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece and The Witcher 3 is practically a religion at this point, blah blah blah. But today we're diving deep into the lesser known treasures of the gaming world. This list is 100% subjective, so if you don't agree, feel free to scream into the void or, politely drop a comment below. These are the top 10 games that deserve your attention, and yes, you should play them at least once in your life. Let's jump in. Number 10 is The Evil Within, the hidden gem of horror. And don't be afraid, this one is probably the most known in the list. So we are starting off strong with a game that will make you question every decision you've ever made. The Evil Within, from the twisted mind of Shinji Mikami, the guy who gave us Resident Evil. The game isn't just horror, it's a beautifully chaotic nightmare. Imagine being trapped in a Salvador Dali painting, except instead of melting clocks, it's your sanity that's melting away. Why should you play it? Because horror isn't just about jump scares and grotesque monsters. The Evil Within throws you into a world where reality is as unstable as your hands while playing it. Every corner hides something you'd rather not find, and the atmosphere, whoa, chef's kiss. It's terrifying in a way that haunts you long after the credits roll. So if you think you've got nerves of steel, this game is here to prove you wrong. Number 9 on the list is Heavy Rain, where your choices really matter. A game that makes you question what it means to be human, while also making you repeatedly shout "Jason" at your screen. This interactive drama takes choose your own adventure to a whole new level. Forget about linear storytelling. Heavy Rain is all about the butterfly effect, and boy, do your choice matter. Why should you play it? Simple. It's one of the few games where you can utterly mess up and not just get a game over screen. Characters can die permanently. The story twists and turns based on what you do, leading to multiple endings. It's like a video game version of a soap opera, but with a lot more rain and a lot less melodrama. Plus, the tension will keep you on the edge of your seat, questioning your every move. Don't miss out this one. Number 8, The Love Child of Stephen King and David Lynch, Alan Wake 1 and 2. If Stephen King and David Lynch ever decided to collaborate on a video game, Alan Wake would be their brainchild. Imagine a world where the darkness is literally out to get you and your only weapon is flashlight. Why should you play it? Because it's not just a game, it's an experience. Alan Wake blends storytelling and gameplay in a way that will mess with your head and make you question what's real and what's not. And when you're done with the first, jump straight into Alan Wake 2, where things get even weirder, if that's even possible. It's a narrative masterpiece wrapped up in a mystery that keeps you guessing till the very end. Coming in hot at number 7 is Mafia II, the godfather of video games. A game that doesn't just let you play through history, it makes you feel it. Set in the 1940s and 50s, this game isn't just about being a gangster, it's about living through the rise and fall of one. And trust me, the fall is just as epic as the rise. Why should you play it? Because it's not about shooting things up, though. There's plenty of that too. Mafia II delivers one of the most compelling narrative in gaming, with characters you actually care about. The attention to detail in the world is insane, from the cars to the fashion to the music. If you've ever wanted to live out your mobster fantasies, this is your chance. Just don't get too attached. This isn't a story with a happy ending. Number 6 is the post-apocalyptic if done right. Metro 2033. Metro. The game that makes you glad your morning commute doesn't involve mutant-infested subway tunnels. Based on Dmitry Glukovsky's novel, this game drops you into a post-apocalyptic Moscow, where the surface is a death sentence, and the underground is just slightly less lethal. So why should you play it? Because unlike most post-apocalyptic games, Metro 2033 is more than just just a shoot 'em up. It's a deeply atmospheric experience where every bullet counts, literally. Ammo is your currency, so you'll be faced with the brutal decision of shooting your enemies or saving your bullets to trade for supplies. Add to that a story that's as grim as it is gripping, and you've got yourself a game that's impossible to forget. We are entering in the top 5 now. At the 5th place, we have Spec Ops: The Line, the shooter that messes with your head. If you're looking for a straightforward military shooter, keep looking. This game takes everything you know about this type of games and flips it on its head. It's Apocalypse Now meets Heart of Darkness, with a dash of PTSD-inducing moral dilemmas. Why should you play it? Because it's a shooter that makes you think about war, about violence, about what it means to be a hero. Spec Ops: The Line doesn't just challenges your reflexes, it challenges your conscience. The decisions you make here aren't about right or wrong, they're about the lesser of two evils. And trust me, by the time you reach the end, you'll be questioning your own sanity. Play it, but be prepared to feel all kinds of uncomfortable. At number 4, it's a journey into madness with Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. A game that isn't just played, it's experienced. You step into the shoes and the mind of Senua, a warrior on a quest to save the soul of her dead lover. But this isn't just any quest, it's a journey into the depths of her own psychosis. Why should you play it? Because it's one of the few games that handles mental illness with the care and respect it deserves. The developers worked closely with neuroscientists to accurately portray Senua's struggles, and the result is a game that's as haunting as it is heartbreaking. Plus, the sound design is out of this world. Play it with headphones on, please, and you'll feel like you're losing your mind right along with Senua. This is a game that will stick with you long after you've put down the controller. Top 3 now. Coming at number 3, the sci-fi thriller you didn't see coming, Prey, the 2017 version, not the one from 2006. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to be trapped on a space station where everything is out to kill you, wonder no more. Prey is like Bioshock in space, but with more paranoia and way fewer big daddies. So why should you play it? Because it's a masterclass in atmosphere and design. This game's space station, Talos 1, is a character in itself. Every room tells a story and every object might be an alien in disguise. The freedom Prey gives you in how to approach situation is incredible. Want to blast your way through? Go for it. Prefer sneaking around? Just do it. And the story, it's a mind-bending ride that will keep you guessing until the very end. Number 2, we have the game Control, when weird is the new normal. A game that takes weirdness to a whole new level and then doubles down on it. Imagine stepping into a building where the laws of physics are more of a suggestion than a rule, and you're the new director who's supposed to bring order to the chaos. Good luck with that. Why should you play it? Because it's a visual and conceptual masterpiece. The world of Control isn't like anything you've ever seen, filled with shifting rooms, bizarre artifacts, and enough strange phenomena to make the X-Files look tame. The combat is also ridiculously fun, especially once you start throwing furniture at enemies with your mind, and the story, while deeply confusing all times, is worth the ride. Plus, if you're a fan of Alan Wake, there's a little something extra in there for you. And finally, number 1, Disco Elysium, the detective RPG with 1,000 possibilities. The game that proves you don't need combat to make a killer RPG. In this game, you're not just playing a character, you're playing every fragmented part of his psyche. As an amnesiac detective with a penchant for self-destruction, it's up to you to solve a murder or get so lost in your own thoughts that you forget what you were doing in the first place. Why should you play it? Because there's nothing else like it. Disco Elysium is as much about solving a murder as it is about understanding yourself or completely losing it. The writing is some of the best you'll find in any game, with dialogue options that range from hilarious to heartbreaking, and the world building absolutely top-notch. It's a game that respects your intelligence and challenges your moral compass at every turn. Play it once and it'll change the way you think about games forever. So these aren't the most famous titles out there, but they're all packed with quality and they each offer something unique. Have you played any of these? Which ones are you adding to your list? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the next videos in the channel. Until next time, happy gaming everyone, bye bye.